hope that you're doing very well. Thank you for being here with me today for the week 2 Strada Easel challenge paintings. I shared week 1's paintings last week and you really seem to be enjoying it, so I thought I would continue with the series. I will say I didn't do the best job at filming all of these because I painted a lot of these later on at night, so sorry if the lighting isn't the best. But I'm in the middle of an exam season, and so painting is really just getting pushed back like towards the end of the day when the lighting isn't great. So sorry about that. I will have my last exam tomorrow, so hopefully after that I can get back to painting earlier in the mornings and share nicer pictures and better quality videos. But for now we're stuck with this. I hope you don't mind too much. But yeah, I wanted to take a little bit of time to talk about how all of this is going. The paintings that you see in this video are days 8 to 14. And in case you don't know what the Strada Easel challenge is, because you maybe haven't seen last week's video, it's basically a challenge to paint or draw something from life every single day throughout the months of January and September. This is my first time ever doing it. I'm currently on day 20 as I record this. I didn't think I'd be able to stick with it for so long, but I think it's sort of become a ritual to take like an hour of time every day just to be with myself and to paint. You just saw me paint day 8. I just come back to touring that night, so I wanted to paint something quick and easy. I've been doing these in 2 different sizes, so I'm working on wooden panels since some people asked last time. I'm working on wooden panels that I primed with a couple layers of white gesso, and some of them are A5, which is the tiny ones that I'm doing, and then some of them, like this one that I'm working on right now, is an A4 size. Been loving both of them. It's nice to have kind of that difference because sometimes I really don't have the time nor energy to paint something bigger, and sometimes I do want to go for a bit more of a complex composition. I haven't gone up to A3 yet, although I do have some boards that are that size, but I just haven't had the time to do that, so I might, maybe expect some for the end of week 3, maybe week 4 of the challenge. I don't know, we'll see. So day 8, I just painted this little cactus that we have in the super cute like face looking pot, and then for day 9, this is one of my absolute favorites from last week. I decided to paint one of the balconies that I see from my window, and it's really lovely because the lighting was wonderful. I think I was painting this around like between 3 and 4 p.m. The lighting was changing a lot, I will say. I found it really hard to paint, but it was a lot of fun. And so yeah, the lighting was beautiful, loads of really cool shadows, and the balcony is just full of flowers and plants, so I thought it would be a really nice painting subject. The only thing that I wish I'd done differently is I wish I'd added a bit more contrast, which is something that I've been finding a lot within these pieces. I feel like they lack contrast, but I also don't want to go back to them and do a second layer to like add more details and contrast and stuff, because I'm really trying to get better at painting alla prima with this challenge, and so I just want to leave them fresh as they are, and kind of as a testimony, I guess, of this painting journey. So I completely forgot to film day 10. Very sorry about that. You just get to see the last couple minutes of me numbering it, and then a bit of a video to show you the final painting, which I'm actually very happy with. It was another quick, just relaxing one, but I'm happy with how it turned out. And then moving on to day 11, I was looking for something to paint, and I realized that we have these really nice couple of mocha pots that we barely use because I run on 5 cups of tea per day, and I'll happily have a coffee if I'm out, but I don't really make it at home. I don't know why. If I'm home with my parents, then yes, but it's just not something that I'm used to doing. But these do look really nice, so I set up a little composition with a towel as a background and some orange slices for a bit of color. And this was also one that I really enjoyed painting, because something I realized in the past couple of weeks is that I really like to paint food. I've never done that before, but literally the past couple of days food related stuff is all I've been painting, so get ready for that next week. But also I love to paint like shiny and reflective objects. So like glass, I've really been liking painting, and also I thought these would be a really nice subject because they are metal and they're very reflective. So that was a lot of fun. I feel like I'm getting better at it, but it's still quite hard. So I don't know, we'll see how things improve. And then for day 12, I somehow lost a whole chunk of footage. I don't know if my camera stopped recording because the battery was dead, or if I lost it when downloading it to my hard drive or something, but I only have the first part of this painting. I still thought I would include it just to show you what I was painting, which is basically just the view of my windowsill. I have a whole bunch of plants on there, so I thought it would be a nice subject. I will say, not my favorite painting. I'm not very happy with this one, especially with the colors, but it is what it is. We all have ups and downs, and I think I've learned a lot from both. On day 13, I really wasn't feeling like painting. I was in the middle of studying for exams. I was just, one of those days where you just can't be bothered. And I'm very surprised that I've managed to stick with painting for so much. Like, I thought I was going to draw and sketch a lot more, but I've really been enjoying painting every day, and I just wasn't feeling it on this day. So I did a quick sketch of my desk. I have a whole bunch of paintings stuck to the wall in front of my desk just for inspiration and for reminding me that I can actually do it. And I just had I left everything on my desk as it was from the study session, and I just sketched that quick and easy. And then day 14 is definitely top favorite from this week. One of my absolute favorite pieces that I've done in this whole challenge. So as I said, I was starting to realize that I like painting food related compositions. So I set up this little one on my table with an old wine bottle, like a fruit basket and cutlery, and I think that was it. Oh, the cork thing that you have on the bottle. I don't know how you call that. Anyways, this was so much fun. I really liked this one. I struggled with the color of the fruit so much. I don't know why. I couldn't get a decent yellow, and I have two yellows on my palette. I use yellow ochre and cadmium yellow, and I just couldn't get a decent one for the apple. I don't know what happened. Anyways, painting the bottle was definitely the most fun part, just the transparency of the glass, and I don't know, it was just so much fun. And I've really been liking this sort of palette with some greens and oranges and reds, but also loads of grays and more muted tones. So there's definitely more coming. I don't know, it's just been a lot of fun. But we're nearing the end of the video. I hope that you enjoyed this week's paintings. I know that this video was a bit all over the place. I hope I haven't gotten to editing next week's, but I have the feeling that it's going to be a bit all over the place as well. I swear I'll try to get better at filming these. It's just been I don't know why I decided to take on this challenge in the busiest month of the year. Well, maybe not the busiest month, but it is the month of my first exams, and so I'm just trying to figure everything out, and then also working on getting the shop ready to be opened. I can't even speak this morning. I don't know, I just have a lot going on, but I hope you don't mind. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. I would love to know what you think about it in the comments, and if you want to stay updated daily on the paintings that I'm working on, you can follow me on Instagram. I post on there every day at this point. And yeah, that's about it. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye!